Okay, let's begin the recording. Today, let's see the job of IT leader employee experience C. SEA should be Southeast Asia. I'm not really sure about this variation. Let's see all of the roughly introduction. The vacancy is released by Electrolux Group Singapore. Released 2 weeks ago, and 127 applicants applied this position. It is a full-time position and middle senior level, and I have 3 score. How to pronunciation this word? A-U-N-N-I.
Alumni.
Alumni. Okay, the Roman dictionary. Alumni, and 3 alumni. Let's see the job description. About the job, your role in electronics, maybe right?
Electrolux.
In Electrolux IT, you will work in an international environment in an area and industry that is undergoing exciting changes and innovation. We strive to deliver high-quality IT solutions and service to our employees, emphasizing efficiency, reliability, and user experience to our IT solutions. Electrolux Group Solutions. Electrolux Group Solutions team is the
Strengthening.
Let's close the background noise. White noise. Let's close it. Okay.
Strengthening
Strengthening its focus and capacities in area of employee experience. As employee experience leader, you will play a key role in defining and driving end-to-end employee experience service portfolio forward.
Portfolio.
But my English colleague told me this is pronounced as portfolio. Let's try Norman.
Portfolio.
Experience service portfolio forward. An essential part of the role is to drive towards a common user experience, regardless of geography, through a combination of software and hardware. Let's try it again. Electrolux Group Solution team is
Strengthening.
Strengthen.
Is strengthening its focus and capability in area of employee experience. As employee experience leader, you will play a key role in defining and driving end-to-end employee experience service portfolio forward. An essential part of the role is to drive towards a common user experience regardless of geography, through a combination of software and hardware. In fact, I cannot understand the sentence. I need to translate into Chinese and to end-to-end experience. What to say? To drive towards a common user experience regardless of geography. Regardless of geography. Through a combination of software and hardware. This very similar to some words in China is 官僚主义 how to say 官僚
Bureaucracy.
bureaucracy
Bureaucracy.
yeah, like the bureaucracy I think this another word to describe this word is empty words and how to say
Empty words. Platitudes.
platitude. Let's translate by Roman dictionary. Platitude. A statement that has been made many times before and is not interesting or clear or clever, used to show this improvement. Let's see. The Roman is waiting too long time. His excuse was platitude. Boy will be boys. Always waiting. Platitude. Recently, Roman always waiting so many times. So I think this sentence, this paragraph, maybe empty word and say nothing. Next paragraph. You will be managing your competent. I must stop the Roman dictionary. Listen, force quieted. Roman stopped. It's a very bad app in macOS M2 CPU, and I think the app is designed for Intel CPU, not for universal CPU, not even for Apple Silicon CPU.
Competent.
Try it on.
Competent.
You will be managing our competent people, employees, as well as partner and consultants with competence for corporate developer environment. In your role, you will report to IT manager employee experience (SEA) and work in close collaboration with collaboration solution, workplace technology solution, and IT security operation how to pronounce this?
Etc.等
What about the pronunciation?
Etc.
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 The emphasis is at the second. Etc. And the IT security operations. So the job is report to IT manager, employee experience (SEA). But the job description, some weird about the title. It is IT leader, employee experience (SEA), and report to IT manager, employee experience (SEA). So weird. And the report and work in close collaboration with collaboration solution, workplace technology solution, and IT security operation,
etc.
And I think in the big companies, 我在录音。 I think is in the big organization, the team is so complex, and there may be some title in the very similar name. Next paragraph. The main responsibility is to ensure proper IT operations so that the electro
Electrolux.
Electrolux, so that the Electrolux, I think maybe the Electrolux company is come from France, so the pronunciation is similar to France. Electrolux,
Electrolux.
Electrolux, so that the Electrolux IT users across C countries. Yes, I think the C is Southeast Asian. Let's check about the deep learning. SEA this is 证券时报 sorry source is the
C. Southeast Asian.
Southeast Asian Southeast Asian countries are fully supported and can achieve business efficiencies. This includes but not limited to support employees' computer and operating service and operating system, office and other core applications, meeting collaboration and telephones, troubleshoot network issues and delivery local IT projects for continuous improvement. Electrolux C comprise the following countries: Singapore, Thailand, Malaysia, Vietnam, Indonesia, and the Philippines. Okay, from the paragraph, I finally found this person is just a help desk. The title is some puzzle for to me. The leader employee experience SEA. This should be some innovation for the HR. They create a new word, create a new job title. It is very similar to help desk. I think the salary should be very low, and the creation and the technology ability should be very junior. I think so. Let's go on. Key responsibility: people leadership. Leader motivate and develop the employees and develop the employee in the unit by high engagement, listen and clarify in performance object, both short and long term. This is some empty word. How to say? I think there is so many thoughts. How to say thoughts?
Set phrases.
No, this is the deep learning cannot understand me. 空话 Yes, it is.
Empty words and rhetoric.
Empty words and rhetoric. How to say the
Rhetoric.
Language that is used to persuade influence people, especially language that sounds impressive but is not actually sincere or useful. Let's listen to the example.
The speech was dismissed by some people as merely political rhetoric.
Yes, political rhetoric. Political rhetoric. Rhetoric. Yeah, always some empty words and rhetoric. Rhetoric. Here is a good word. I must remember it. rhetoric. Always empty words and rhetoric. In the big companies, there are always some people they worked for this. There is what they gain the salary from the organization because they just see all of these empty words and and rhetoric to cheat others. Next line. Technology excellent, delivery excellent, modern and value focused digital employee experience. Yeah, if you are a junior employee, you cannot understand the word. I think the word seems very high and so senior and so 听起来是义正言辞的。So how to say in English? It is
Righteous.
righteous. Yes. Not these words. Yes, just the rhetoric. Just the
Rhetoric.
Rhetoric. Next line. User experience. Understand Electrolux users and shareholders, their needs and challenges in order to drive improvements ensure end user experience, friendly technology and easy to use process. How to say? If you design idiot systems, how to use it friendly, but you can solve the problem by the help desk. I think it is a fake topic. How to say 荒谬的命题？荒谬。Always translate to Indonesia. Translate to
An absurd proposition.
an absurd proposition. Absurd proposition.
An absurd proposition.
I think this is an absurd proposition. I think this is absurd proposition.
Proposition.
Proposition. Absurd is 荒谬的。Absurd proposition.
It seems quite absurd to expect anyone to drive for 3 hours just for a 20-minute meeting.
Yes, very similar to this. You give some very high aim and you just get the result by a very low people. Just yesterday I listened to a joke about the 西游记. So the I say in Chinese. 九头虫让他的鲶鱼精去把孙悟空拿下，这不是很搞笑一件事吗？九头虫自己不去，然后让鲶鱼精去把这个非常厉害的孙悟空给拿下。This is similar to this sentence. User experience. Understand the electronic user and shareholders, their needs and challenges in order to drive improvements. Ensure end user experience, friendly technology and easy to use process. I think there is a bad system, but the bad experience should be come down by the help desk, by the end user technology support. What a joke about this description. Okay, let's go on. Focus on user experience to connect the dot with other teams and functions to deliver an end-to-end experience. Always the empty word. Always the forget it.
Rhetoric.
Always the rhetoric. Next line. Offer user an easy solution to order service access hardware etc. etc. How to say,
etc.
etc. You want to access very easily by the hardware. You must improve your budget. For example, change a more expensive laptop, just like me. Use a M2 Max laptop. Yes, so the experience should be very good. Next line. Offer different challenge. Offer different channel to get support. Yeah, you must buy telephone, email, and very warm greeting to your end user. And waiting almost all the time, just for 24 hours, waiting the complaint come from the end user. It is different channel to get support. Yes, I think so. Next line. Offer value-adding activities such as IT training session to improve user satisfaction. I think not good solution for the satisfaction. I think if the end user they are so clever to working in electronic in all of these big companies, they have the ability to solve the basic problems such as IT, computers, systems. I think so, because this should be in the responsibility and requires when they interview for the job. You should have the ability to handle on the hardware, software, and such as Microsoft Office, all this working. You should solve it. Okay, I say too much. Next line. Offer IT support and advice to VIP user as IT ambassador. How to say?
Ambassador.
Ambassador as an IT ambassador or Electrolux IT team. Yes, I think this is a more senior IT help desk job. Yes, you must provide service to VIP user. I think there is a different class in Electrolux, the company. They have senior user, they have the VIP user, they have the junior user. They will provide the different IT service for the different user. For the VIP user, they will enjoy the leader employee experience SEA this service. If for the junior users, they must fit for the IT help desk. Maybe someone cannot get any support from the IT help desk. Maybe this is a big company. They have the problem. How to say 等级森严等级森严 Always translate to Indonesia. Why? Highly hierarchical. Let's pronounce it.
Highly hierarchical.
Highly hierarchical. Highly hierarchical. Yes, I think this is the company. They have highly hierarchical in the internal companies. So they will prevent the company to get some in progress. Okay, let's see next line. Offer an easy on-offboarding process and solution. Just the help desk working. Next line. Drive an E2E thinking and execution towards more integration and automation. This should be a problem dropped by IT software application and the system developers and maybe the CIO. They find there is always some difficulty stuff they cannot handle. So they through the question, through the problem to the senior IT help desk. Let them to solve all of this problem. Say, you must thinking execution towards more integration and automation. So the problem seems resolved. Yes, this is the idea. They put the problem to the HR, and the HR will must solve the problem. I think this is maybe the company will die in recent years. If there is so many problem and they have this operation list, and I think this is a not good signal to the company. The it show me 非常腐败的公司how to say 腐败 a corrupt company.
A corrupt company.
A corrupt company, the organization, they have no the ability to per itself. They cannot solve problem by itself from the internal, but to cost more money, to spend more money to try to solve the problem. I think it is not a good question, not a good idea to employ new staff, to create a new operation to try to solve some problem. I think maybe there is some very 难缠的人difficulty. There should be some difficulty people, and I think the IT CIO, CTO, and the IT product manager, they cannot solve the complaints come the difficulty people. So they have the idea to create the operation, and they ask the HR to recruit this man to solve the problem, and just have this title named leader employee experience. Let these people to solve a problem from the difficulty people. It's another person, another name for this person should be VIP help desk. Okay, let's see the service delivery. Classify as the internal. Ensure an excellent IT service delivery with the operational scope. Yes, I think so. Next line, define and follow up KPI and scorecard. Yes, you must follow up the KPI and the scorecard. If you cannot solve the difficulty people, you must follow up your sales KPI and the scorecard. Next line, manager outsourcing service for service desk and on-site support. Ensure partner to perform a great service outline in managing service contract. Seems so complex. I think this is the core contact is just a very simple word, help desk, to solve the problem. And partner management, develop and maintain a strong relationship with the supplier to maximize the contract value and improve service delivery while building a long-term partnership. Partake in negotiation and vendor meeting. This is no value. Next line, meeting is very easy. Even an idiot can have the meeting and can handle the vendor. Next line, financial and commercials. Manage the total cost ownership, budget and cost, forecast and manage volumes and service cost. How to say this word?
Stringent.
Follow up and cost management. I think this is maybe a cost control, because this is a new job, new position for the IT internal help desk, and this is an independent help desk. So maybe there is external extra cost and extra budget. You must cut down the budget. Maybe follow up the cost management. There is why they use the word or how to say
Stringent.
Stringent budget. In this role, you will be dealing with the electronics internal customs. You should be confident in dealing with all level of management. Yes, maybe the boss, maybe the HOD, maybe the BOD, all these difficult people, you must face them and see, yeah, I can do this very easy. But I think maybe the problem does not should not be solved by IT help desk. Should not be come from the application, the designer, the features, and maybe the bad service. For example, the bad server. For example, the bad internet connection, and maybe the bad system implementation, such as there is so many features should be implemented, but the IT teams they cannot implement this just maybe by budget, maybe by the ability, but they 甩锅 how to say 甩锅甩锅 dumpling yes no this just through the problem to the IT VIP help desk. Okay, let's say nothing. Next line. In electronics, we encourage open communication at all levels and put emphasis in dealing with our customers as well as colleagues with integrity and respect. You will be working in Singapore on regular working hours and may be required to travel to other sites. Maybe banana fruit to the monkey. There will be an expectation that you are available to additional and after-hours support as needed, or to join regular regional global meetings. Yes, what I say, you must our time working. Who you are. First, solid experience from management of IT solution, including product and project management experience. Growth middle set mindset with a can-do attitude to work towards short-term and long-term objectives. Always empty words. How to say the 套词
Rhetoric.
Rhetoric, yes. Rhetoric. Customer and end user focus with the service midnight mindset. While is the many a strong shareholder management. Always the
Rhetoric.
Always the rhetoric. I cannot. I just respect the HR, maybe the IT director. He can write down all these words, so many words to describe the help desk job. Next line. Strong experience in supply management, contract negotiation, and working in XaaS contact. I think this is innovation for SaaS. XaaS. What about this? It is innovation. Next line. Expectation, exceptional. How to say that?
Exceptional.
Exceptional communication and presentation skill, ability to speak to various shareholders. For example, security team and APP developer and C-suite leader. Yes, you must provide help desk technology support to all of these shareholders and HOD. Strong interpersonal skill with collaboration mindset both within or outside the immediate team. How to translate these words? Yeah, seems a very high level. You have
Strong interpersonal skills with a collaboration mindset both within and outside the immediate team.
Yes, you always say yes. For both within and outside the immediate immediate team. Yeah. Immediate team. Next line, self-driver, strong influencer, strong influential leadership and relationship building skills. Yes, maybe this is IT help desk leader. Structure, fast-paced, and persistent. Persistent. Also in time of uncertainty. Yes, I think maybe working overtime. Education, bachelor degree or about innovation, bachelor degree about in information technology, computer science, or relevant field. If someone read the computer science, why they apply this operation? Computer science will not apply this operation. Next, English fluent, both writing and verbal. ITIL World 3 certificate. Yes, you pass the ITIL certification, you fall into the bureaucratic, so you can do this job. Industry associated certification, Microsoft, Cisco, Electric. How to say this word?
Etc.
If you pass Microsoft certification, you may have the possible to apply this job. But you pass the Cisco certification, why not to apply for infrastructure job, such as there is so many infrastructure building in Singapore, and more significant for this job. Next line, project management quantification, PMP, AGO. If you have PMP, I think this certification is so low. Anyone they can pass. Even you have no project experience, you can pass the certification. But if you pass the AGO, I just say you are idiot. Why? Because you're working by AGO to development the software. You can working in the AGO systems. You cannot. You should not to pass a certification, because this is daily working. Why choose to pass the examination to get the certification? Why to have this? There is so many certification. There is so many identification. There is the big companies that they say I just no brain. I just look at the certification, look at the paper. So you are the first man. So you are the fitable. You are the suitable for the position. They have no brain, just see the paper. Next, experience. Proven 5 to 10 years working experience in IT leader or manager role, leading a technical team or IT professional and IT vendors in an enterprise environment. Yeah, I think the requirement is some high. Experience supporting an enterprise corporation sales environment or headquarters will be a distinct advantage. Demonstrated experience in managing and reporting on following service and solutions, end user device and workplace technology, enterprise network, Windows service, Windows Server and virtualization tools, Active Directory, Microsoft Office, Microsoft 365 and Teams collaborations, cloud, enterprise storage and backup solutions, unified communication and telephones, ITSM and TCO tools, software asset management, security. I think just very junior in IT. Even you do not do IT, but you're just skilled in computer, you can do this job. It is just require for very good heart and very good how to say 提气yes.
Temperament.
Temperament. If you have good temperament, you can do this job. And what about your technology level is I think it is not important because you face the not the technology problem, but for the difficulty people. Yes, I think this is the work I can understand. Yes, they are always they have 127 applicants applied for this job. I think it's joke.